The key message is that we have regard for the child player, the youth player and the adult player. And the child will play to learn, the youth will learn to compete, and the adult will compete to win. Now, if you reverse that cycle, the potential for damage is greater than anything else. So it's essential that people understand the developmental process. Child play to learn, youth learn to compete, and adult compete to win. I think what happened maybe for about 10, 15, 20 years, drills became predominant. We would say kids don't like doing drills. There's no real benefit from doing drills. We're not saying they shouldn't be done. There is a place for them. But ultimately, what attracts the kids to play, whether they're child, youth, or even adult, it's the games. If we could have accommodated 1,500, we would have. That's indicative of the interest. And I think it's also indicative of the people that are coming here, the people who are sharing their vision of best practice. And there's a thirst for knowledge out there, and what we're trying to do is meet that thirst.
I suppose the key messages that I wanted to get across today was generally about, the taking the time, to, I suppose, to get young athletes to be good, and to kind of develop skills and to take time with the training and the coaching and not expect them to be too good too soon. And there's quite a lot of time and development required, before a young athlete will be mature enough to be able to train as a senior athlete. You have to be very patient and break it down into short-term goals and, I suppose appreciate success that you get along the way and gradually, I suppose, follow your dreams and achieve the success that you desire.
I think the message is coming out that is positive. There's an awful lot of research going into underage development, and people are open to that, and there's an openness of sharing of knowledge from all different types of sport, not just hurling, camogie, football and ladies football, but we're getting inputs from different sports. The big hope would be from a development context that, we'd have more games at inter-county level of such a high standard. The 2014 Liberty Insurance Championship was very, very competitive, and we'd hope that in 2015 the Liberty Insurance Championship would continue in that vein, increase attendances at our game, and I suppose the standard would remain high.
All the coaches here have a massive thirst for knowledge and how they can improve themselves as coaches, and maybe more specific to doing different sort of training and things they can learn about, maybe diet and stats and video analysis and all that. But I'd be coming at it from a slightly different attitude, in that, having been Clare manager for 3 years, Dublin manager for 6 years, that how you'd like to find an underage player when he comes through to senior, and what are the attributes and what are the values you can instill in that player as an underage player that will stand him in good stead going forward as a senior player. Or an adult player at whatever level. I think the other thing from the coach's point of view is that that thirst for knowledge has to be huge, and that's where you'll bring them on. If you upskill yourself, you will upskill your players, and even if you're scared of that, and even if it doesn't go that well for you the first couple of times maybe, players will understand that, and they will enjoy that you're trying to do something new to better training for them and better practice for them, and not to be afraid of that, I think, and that's sort of the message I'd be trying to give off.